And, of course, I forgot to prep the sound. Sorry about that, folks. Good old Roy having a blonde moment from being running around. I'm not even a blonde. Well, welcome to the Situation Room. Kind of screwed up the sound. I will have it fixed in a little bit for Freddie. I was in too much of a rush. A lot of things being talked about before the show. Go figure. So, tonight we're going to talk about CC13. Whole lot of information on that, that's for sure. Wanted to, try to touch base with everybody, see what everybody's thinking about it. We also we updated Freddie. So we're going to do what we had prepped to test it. We haven't done a test live yet. We like to test before we finish giving them all the information. So be aware. I'm over here doing multiple things. Let me introduce my panel. We got Brandy. We got Sonia. We got the champ. We got Miss Hillary. And we have Archangel.
So.
Hello. Hey, guys.
Now my sound's working correctly, which is...
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So, listen, everybody. There's so much information to go over. I mean, so much information to go over. And I don't want to spend the entire night. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through our Test Freddy, which is a part of Wrong Thinker Thinks. I know it's kind of old, but I really want to run through it because some of the stuff they had to that they originally said, they had to fix. And they, I just want to run through it, and also I want to test Freddy this way. I know it's kind of weird saying I got to test Freddy, but let's run Freddy anyways, and let's check it out.
Hello, Commanders. 4M Freddy here. I have upgraded my system and have made many improvements. I hope you will enjoy them. Enough about me. I have recently seen a post in the forums by Wrong Thinker that I think you will find interesting, so I am going to share it with you now. It reads...
Freddy's fading. He's lost his voice.
No sound?
Forum Freddy went deaf.
He's got laryngitis.
Forum Freddy lost his voice, brother.
Oh, God. See, that's what I was concerned about. Hold on, folks. Updated system. Let's try. Like I said, it's updated.
Platoon.
All right.
Commanders, 4M Freddy here. I have upgraded my system and have made many improvements. I hope you will enjoy them. Enough about me. I have recently seen a post in the forums by Wrong Thinker that I think you will find interesting, so I am going to share it with you now. It reads as...
Did you guys hear the sound now?
Yeah, but it just sounds weird.
No, unfortunately,
Walking down the hallway.
yeah, unfortunately, like I said, we made some adjustments.
You need a hammer? I can help with that.
I'm about ready to use it. Trust me. Try one more time. Nope, that definitely didn't work. No.
To those who get Command Center 13, let's...
All right, well, I'm going to run it through this way, and to test it tomorrow, we'll play with it again for next show. I do apologize. It's like I said, we're still testing and changing updates of it. So let's run it through Freddy now here.
4M Freddy here. I have upgraded my system and have made many improvements. I hope you will enjoy them. Enough about me. I have recently seen a post in the forums by Wrong Thinker that I think you will find interesting, so I am going to share it with you now. It reads as follows. Hello, Commanders. Wrong Thinker here. Command Center 13 is right around the corner and coming with it is an added slew of improvements, not all of which are exclusive to those who get Command Center 13. Let's start with the benefits all players are going to receive with this week's update. Base defense platoon changes. The Go-Go Bar is now going to provide a new benefit, a permanent reduction to the repair time of the base defender's platoon. The Go-Go Bar can now be upgraded up to level 15 at CC12, at which point it provides a 30% repair reduction. As with any platoon with a repair reduction, you will not be able to put damaged units in the base defense platoon. However, but that brings us to damaged units in platoons. While it's true you won't be able to move damaged units into the base defense platoon, you'll be able to remove them. We are also removing the restriction on removing damaged units from PvP platoons and raid platoons, so that you can remove damaged units for fresh ones. Building level cost reductions. All buildings that are getting new levels had their previous levels revisited. Players who are behind will still be behind, but they won't be so far behind they'll have to quit playing. We don't want to push away our lowers, and this will help us stay in the game. The following goodies require Command Center 13, Airfield, Barracks, and War Factory levels. Additional levels here bring the production and repair bonuses these buildings provide to 50% at max level. Drone silo levels. New levels of the drone silo grant additional drone storage and new minimum health value for swarm drones. Now, no matter how low your drone silo's health is, you know that your drones will still pack a punch. Go-Go Bar levels. The Go-Go Bar can be increased to level 20 at CC13, which increases the permanent reduction to the repair of the base defender's platoon all the way up to 50%. Missile silo and rocket silo. The missile silo is getting a few levels for increased missile storage. The rocket silo is also getting new levels, which allows it to fire at multiple targets simultaneously at max level. Metal and oil storage levels. You will now be able to hold additional metal and oil without the need for additional resource compression. We skipped metal and oil storage last command center, so we're due to enter them in. Tech center levels. The tech center is getting new levels, which increase the repair reduction of PvP platoons. Previously, all players could get up to 50% reduction on units in their PvP platoons, but with a maxed out tech center, the reduction gets up to a crazy 75%. Workshop levels. New workshops levels grant access to the replication of Generation 1 faction tech. Yes, even Gold Phalanx tech. Unlike Replication Evolved, this replication features an exciting new feature. Reasonable pricing. How reasonable, you may ask? You may remember that some of our older tech took a week to replicate, but the absolute longest replication time for our Gen 1 faction tech is about a day, with many components taking mere hours to replicate. And even more is coming soon, in the next month or so, but not this week. Platform durability. Platforms, especially heavy platforms, are getting a bit more health soon. This health will be applied to top 5 levels at all platform types to ensure they do their job of not falling over like a soap cardboard box. Siege Squadron durability buff. Yup, we admit it. The Siege Squadron falls from the sky a bit too easily. We've done some additional internal testing and are in the process of finalizing a significant boost to its durability to ensure a good number of Ravagers get dropped in all cases. Token crafting. You'll be able to do your full training token inventory and break down your unwanted tokens of the training experience text, which you can spend to purchase the exact tokens you want. No randomness. No wait. This will let you focus on upgrading the units you want and gives value to every token you ever earn. We hope you enjoy these features and improvements. Commanders, expect more soon. This is Long Thicker signing off. So, as you can see, there is a lot to consume from that post and worth discussing your thoughts about them. That's it for now. Back to you, Roller.
And as you can tell, we're doing some tests and upgrades to Freddy. We're going to do some more tests, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's acting like he's got kickside glitches right now.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. We had a major crash on DV's system. He had to replace the whole entire hard drive, so we're starting fresh. And when we started fresh, he wanted to update them. And, of course, my sound wanted to be a little screwy on top of it. So two problems. We will adjust it and be ready next week. Knowing him and I will be on Saturday, probably working on it quite a bit. Now, we want to talk about this update. And, I mean, there is a lot of updates with this 13. We all see this. We've all seen it. The post is here. The level 13 CC is out. I like it. I like the looks of it. But let's just start with the CC itself. As you can see, the CC's changed. Looks a little bit, a little bigger, a little taller, a little thicker. I don't know what you want to call it. But I do like the changes to them. I mean, to me, I think they look more like a command center than they did in the last one. Just my opinion. As you can see, I mean, there's the 3 different types. There they are, 4 types. Technically, the 4th, which is neutral, which I haven't seen a neutral in anything else in a long time. But I want to bring up the first topic, which is metal and oil storage. Now, Champ was absolutely, completely maxed out beforehand. He's no longer absolutely maxed out.
Yeah.
No, sir. I'm not too upset about it.
No, we know you wouldn't be because you like you said, you had nothing you could do. You really didn't,
We were talking about this on on your pre-show there, and so I did the calculations for oil, metal, and storage. If you already had yours all fully upgraded to level 20, and you want to get the next what is it, 5 levels for each, it's going to be 2.562 billion oil and metal and 75 days. So, there's a lot of coiners out there. We all know that. I don't even plan on, this is like the oil, metal, and storage. I'm gonna wait till last on my upgrades. But I understand people need 600 million to upgrade the tech center. Am I correct on that? But if there's, people plan on coining their storage, I would suggest don't even bother. Instead, do the compression. Do your compression for your resources, because that's not only going to compress your oil and metal, it's going to compress your thorium as well.
What level tech center were you talking about? How much it costs to upgrade?
I think it was level. Was it level 15 tech center?
It says 600 million metal, yep. 600 million oil.
Yeah. So right now, my oil and metal storage are level 20.
But you got massive compression.
Yeah, my next compression is 450 gold.
They're saying that tech center is the one that you need to upgrade or reduce your repair time up to 75%.
Yeah, that's a 75% on your PvP tune. So that being said, like I was saying, my oil and metal storage are level 20. With the compression I have, I can hold 630 million oil and metal and 151 million thorium. So I'm just putting this as a suggestion to the people who coin. I guess some people don't coin. I understand that, and I understand why too. But some people do, and I'm just saying that might be, if you do coin, that might be a more economical way of going about it.
I'm sorry to disagree on that one.
And you'd rather coin out your oil and metal rather than compression?
No, I rather just instant, because you're gonna spend more compressing than just going instant for the final. Because I did the tech, but I didn't do compression or I just instant.
You did instant. You just coined your oil and metal storage right away?
No, I instant the building, the tech center. I instant.
He's coined his upgrades on his tech center.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was just.
But here's the thing. There's a reason why Kickside is forcing us to upgrade the resources, and sooner or later they're going to push that stuff that high.
So I mean, the compression does. Thank God they didn't add levels to the thorium storage as well, but there is certain advantages to getting your resources compressed. I mean, you can what people do nowadays is they bury their resources, or they hide their resources by using their war factory and such like that.
I built
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they so I mean that's a common tactic people do, and
compression is good.
Yeah, it gives you certain advantages. I mean, you can if you
have good connection, you could leave your base, leave the enemy's base, go into your base. If you have enough resources and Thor, you could build more missiles, come back in and smash, and you could do a lot if you have the resources.
Yeah.
I personally have done mix between compression and upgrading them. My only problem with them putting that 600 million oil and metal is that was a big jump from the maximum we needed, 350 to 600. You know, that's almost double. I think that was a little overkill.
When I saw that, I was surprised. I was like, "What the?" I was surprised.
I think the most they should have went to is 450, maybe 500, but not 600. I did not see that coming. I don't think many people did.
I have to agree. I think that was overkill.
Yeah.
But there's a purpose for it. I guarantee they're going to keep up all these buildings. They're going to keep, they're talking about how the platforms are going to get some more updates.
That's crazy.
They're gonna keep updating this stuff, and when they keep updating this stuff, guess what? They're going to keep making resource higher and higher. So yes, coining the building out would be cheaper, probably faster, but you're gonna end up needing to upgrade them sooner or later.
Yeah.
So I mean, look at the Achilles GS rockets. They 290 for level 16 or 17. I mean, it's getting higher and higher. So sooner or later, you're going to have to upgrade your resource.
Yeah, it's never ending, man. It's all right. It keeps us involved in the game somewhat. I do kind of like the new skins of the buildings, with the exception of, I think we were talking about this, the barracks is kind of funky.
My GS at level 17, the DPS is pretty decent.
Have you been attacked yet, though?
Me? No, I'm in a memorial.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm curious to see how because it says you can target two at the same time. So I don't think
nobody wants to hit this level 50.
Bragging, dude.
Ain't nobody bragging, bro. It's just what it is.
Champ, you got to be almost a 48 after this, doing some of these upgrades you got coming up.
Yeah, man, I don't know how to get XP, man. I gave up.
Only XP is just hitting resources.
And resources.
But you're on the 60s.
That's it, champ. Stop doing your 60s.
Upgrading. Fucking
I used to upgrade a lot from doing my platforms, and then I maxed them all out, and now I can't upgrade anymore. So, oh well.
You need to start shooting more missiles, bro.
Missiles,
Missiles.
Sonya's 100% right, champ. Stop. I know you think. I know you do 60s quick. Stop doing the damn thing. Start getting resource to the 30, 35s, and watch your level get up to that 48 real easy.
Yeah.
What is 60? I thought XP was like three something million or something like that.
Incorrect, because it's a bonus. The resource comes out of bonus. You get.
Yeah, you don't get XP from the bonus they give you.
Ew.
That's right.
Snappy pappy.
So whatever you do, if you are like champ and want to. You deserve to be a 48. Not only should you be a 48, you deserve to be.
No,
Stop hitting those damn 60s.
No, I'm not really. I'm not, especially since it's Warpath, and I know being a 48 or higher level. I don't know. I haven't done Warpath yet, but at least the past two Warpaths, if you're really high level, it's kind of a grind, So. Yeah,
I was crying to Roy a couple of days ago about that before it started. Yeah. It hurts. It hurts. You gotta spend more money.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta really, if you're a higher level, you really gotta earn it,
Especially with the changes with the honor and XP, you cannot hit each other. If you got the same tag on, you're not getting honor or XP.
Wow, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they changed it and didn't make a big deal of it. They kind of slipped that under the rug.
Well, I was hearing before I got on that you were hitting a buggy and the base bubble.
I haven't heard that glitch, but then again, with everything going on, I have not been able to play as much as normal. I heard a lot of different things right now with glitches. I'm not going to lie. Some I will address, some I won't address. But
where's Chris Hansen? We need to catch a glitch.
One of the things I do want everybody to realize is they made some massive changes, not only to the buildings, to the levels, to the resource. I mean, everything has been changed. Even the 80s got changed. PvP got changed. By them changing PvP, there's going to be some problems. One of the problems, for sure, is people are going to make a lot more tags trying to find a way to stash their resource.
Mm.
And they're going to find a way to stash their infamy. They're going to find ways to stash their honor.
Well,
But-
not if they're fully maxed. They can't do anything once they're fully maxed with everything until something new comes out.
Well, they'll find ways. Don't get me wrong. They're going to find ways. That's just the way it works. I guarantee right now the guy that's got an infamy bank somewhere's got it on a different tag somewhere. And he's going to start stashing it on that tag. That way he can pass it back and forth. But this is the Kickside's way of saying, hey, if you're in the same clan, you're going to have a middleman. And that's all it is. They just need a middleman, a middle account.
That's a lot of twisting and turning to collect something.
That's what I think Kickside's hoping for. I hope Kickside gets the lazy people saying, no, this is hoarding like that's not going to work for me. Personally, I don't hoard. Hell, Champ's seen it. Champ's seen me give away so much infamy in a week. I gave it away, didn't I, Champ?
Yeah, man, it is a strategy for helping your clan mates. So
not anymore.
But in some ways it's kind of a good thing. But people are gonna find a way around it.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna create different tag, whatever.
That's just the way it works. It's always been the way it works. Is that somebody will find a way around Kickside's doors.
I really don't mind these changes.
No, I have no problem with the changes. I love the visuals. I mean, the new Go-Go bar looks like an actual bar. Dion shines
I really like it.
I'm waiting for the strippers to pop out, man.
I think she's on top of the building as we speak. Look at that.
I like the new the visuals. Yeah, the skins on the building.
Damn cool. The new drone silo, the war factory, I was telling Champ earlier, I don't dig the new barracks.
See, for some reason or other, the Go-Go bar reminds me of that bar that popped up in Beetlejuice right out of the blue, just Beetlejuice away from the girl and the guy, and just waiting for the strippers to come out and dead looking, go woohoo.
Okay, with zombie time, maybe it'll happen. Who knows? The airfield looks killer. The building, the CCs look killer. I mean, I'm really digging them. The missile silo, that looks pretty cool. I like it. I don't like the fact that they raised the amount. 3 levels, 300 more capacity size. So I mean, somebody's going to be firing more missiles. That's for damn sure. I think. Don't get me wrong. I like missiles when they work. A lot of people know sometimes they jam, or sometimes they disappear after you build them. Go into attack. No, you built 4, only get 3. That's happened.
That happened.
That's always a good time. I go in there. I'm all set and I'm ready to fire missiles. And I fire. What the hell? The number's off.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't realize what somebody told me last time. Even I didn't realize this. Is that they come in from the direction of whatever area your base is in.
Yes, that's always been the way.
Yeah.
But it don't matter if you're firing Mavericks. You could come in from any damn direction. It's going to land. I'm not like I said. I'm not super happy with some of those changes. When it comes to, they should have probably focused on the glitches that we had going on. But hey, they're doing better. They're working on it. They really have come a long way in my book. I do like the new CC. I really do. And I like the looks of all the CCs. They really look killer. Bumping the resource up. Yeah, Chimp. It's really not a long, to be honest, 5 levels, not extra, 5 of them. That's 25 levels total. Then you got, times that by 2. Oh, wait, that's 50 levels. That got a little high. I'm sorry, 50 levels. Total, that's total amount, and I forget what they are per day, but that's a long damn time. I do like a lot of, I do love the fact that if you do the War Factory, is it the War, no, which one is it that gives the PvP buff?
Go-Go bar.
No, that's your base
No,
defense.
that's a tech center. I'm sorry.
Tech Center, thank you. The Tech Center does give a PvP buff by reducing the repair time. I think that's killer. That's going to push everybody to fight a little more often, actually.
I kind of coined it, thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna get some of the money back attacking, so that kind of helped me.
That's one thing you got to think about, especially if you're a coiner. If you get the Tech Center up to max, 75% off. What's 75% off of your off of what you're getting now? I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to pay it forward. That means you're going to fight longer and harder. Yes, I do like the fact if you do your go-go bar, your base does get a little buff. What's the maximum on that?
20?
Is it 20%?
I don't know.
I don't
Right.
remember.
What was the question?
Maximum buff we get for the maximum reduction we get for base platoon.
Oh.
At the moment?
No. For when you do the go-go bar.
Oh, hold on 1 second. It's a 70 plus 45%. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I'm looking too.
Yeah, I got it.
I got it on the screen, but it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me. I know somebody else.
Max is 50%.
So I mean that right there. That's another thing. Your base platoon's going to heal faster. I never understood how the base platoon got separated though from PvP because my base platoon don't go out and get me res. I mean, my base platoon doesn't go out and hit shadow ops for me. It's all strictly PvP. So I never understood that.
Believe it or not, the War Commander wiki is starting to put these updates up as they're getting stuff, getting theirs updated. Probably coining too.
No, Troy does a great job on Wicca.
A max go bar, you get a current damage plus damage on defenders, plus 48% and 50% faster defender repair. So
right there tells you that all these upgrades they mean a lot in this game, especially. And if you really look at it, if you look at the numbers,
I just hope the numbers add up at the end of the day, because that's a lot of buffs and this and that, and you don't even know if the thing is actually working.
Well, the good part about it is about the go-go bar. I mean, look at the time it's going to take to upgrade them. The max amount is like 12 hours to 2 days,
Well, I got mine going to 16 right as we speak.
Yeah, but it's pretty cheap if you just do the resources and coin it. It's usually half. I did mine's all the way up, so.
Go-go bar, tech, CC, and a couple silos, and one compression. I spent over 3K.
I spent about half that.
Is a beast.
I did go-go bar. I did CC, 5 levels of go-go bar, drone silos, rocket silos.
You're spreading your love. I just went for the most important.
Barracks, tech center, 1 level. I went around it basically anything that was like a 1-day real quick upgrade. I started smacking. I want to get as much done as I could per my days.
The res silos is good too because it's like 12 hours, 24 gold. With res.
Which one was it?
The res silo. It's like 24 gold. That one's good. It's like a 12-hour. It starts at 12 hours.
I'll tell you what. I after tonight, I'm probably going to focus a lot on that tech center though. I was going to keep continuing to spread that love, but that idea of that huge reduction on PvP and then go back to the go-go bar, that's a big deal in my head. That's a big damn deal in my head.
That's what got me. That's what got me to those quick. I was like, oh, I saw those stats. I was like, man, I need that. I definitely need those.
It is a damn good idea. It really is. You guys get jumping on these ideas. One of the things I wanted to bring up, though, about this, you don't have to coin them. Because actually, what people don't realize is they reduced the number of upgrades per day for the long run. What I mean by that is old upgrades that used to be 5 days went down to 4 days, and so. And I mean, and so it actually mathematically in some of those buildings they actually are less than what they used to be from start to finish, even though there's more levels.
Definitely true.
Bad part about it though is that some people are looking at it like, oh, now I got umpteen more levels to do. They're not looking at the math, the days, how much if they got reduced. So some people are getting frustrated and getting frustrated with War Commander saying, "Oh, I'm done. I can't keep up with these upgrades." Technically, you can. I mean, one of the things that we were talking about, Champ and I, and Jesus, brain fart, before the show was the Defense Lab. How many out there can remember the 21-day defensive lab?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. It was
But
like
we don't have that. None of the new players have that anymore. So
20,
if they had, yeah,
21 days, but the pricing was crazy. It was like 500 gold or less.
Actually, I thought it was like closer to 600, but you might be right. All I can tell you is it fucking was ridiculous. You get up there and you're like, I'm almost, and then they added a level, and that wasn't even the final level. That was just still there. That's gone. Yes, there's more levels now, but you don't have that 21 day in there. I think what's the longest one? 11 guys. I think it's 11. So I mean, it's not like you guys used to have it. So be aware the math changed a little bit too. So don't get frustrated. I mean, I thought I was like, I felt bad for Champ, to be honest. I know he don't care. He's good with it, but I'm like, that guy busted his ass, got his base maxed out, and now he can focus on so many other things and not even have to worry about that upgrade. And oh, slam! As soon as he gets it done, here it comes. You feel bad for you, Champ. Sorry, brother.
I just want to know if the rocket silos are going to be able to withstand more than one missile attack. That's all.
I don't know, but I can tell you this: they added 1.1 million to the first level. 1.1 million for the first level on the upgrade. Yeah, armor. And then the next level, because I brought it up to 20. I did one level, and I'm looking at the level going to 20. Was it? Right now, I'm at two. I'm at 21. Going to 22 will be another 1.1 million to the armor. So you're talking a lot of health given to those. A lot of health. I'm going to turn that screen share on so I can show everybody. It really is a lot of health.
They're going to come with the Gen. What is it now? Gen 3 stuff?
Now that's one of the. We're going to get there in a few minutes. Going to get there in a very, very few minutes. As you can see, look at that health. Plus 1.1 million. It's a lot of health to be adding real fast. So yes, things are going to change. Things are going to change. So I mean, and I got mine done. My CC's now maxed. One level here. A level here. My go-go bar is up to 15, going to 16. Did a drone silo. I mean, they did not increase the health on them whatsoever, which I did so far, anyways. Just what you could put in there. So I was disappointed on that. I was hoping. But what you guys got to be aware of, and I want everybody to be aware of, is guess what? They already said they're going to be adding levels to platforms. You know what's going to happen? They're going to add levels to platforms. They're going to add levels to a bunch of stuff. Again, we were talking, but I got a feeling it's going to be platforms. It's going to be silos and towers again. And I guarantee, I bet you, put money on this, they're going to do walls again. Because last time they did platforms, they did walls. So don't be shocked when that happens again. So I want to go down the panel and ask, what do you guys think of the new updates towards that come with the CC? Let's start with Brandy.
Well, I appreciate you answering the question before about which one should be upgraded first, and that we found out that you can upgrade either the go-go bar first or the CC.
Yep.
I think some of it has a lot of possibilities. I think the rest of it will determine on who winds up coining first, because there's an upside and downside to that. And there's also, of course, the upside and downside to those of us who don't coin, and it's going to be yet the ones that are matched who never coin are going to think, oh, crap. Finally got it all matched, took all this time, now we got to do more crap. And then we got these other people who are coiners who don't care, that they take care of everything, and then all of a sudden, well, okay, let's just, but they don't realize it's Kickside trying to get more money out of us, but at the same time, it creates a better possibility for more of a greater gameplay to be interested in now, instead of the same old, same old. We got something new to toy with. So in a way, it's kind of a positive thing.
Personally, I think it comes down to the game's always got to keep evolving, because they got to keep getting people to coin stuff in the first place. Otherwise, the lights will go off.
Exactly.
So it's going to keep happening, people. I mean, that's just going to be part of the game. You could call it War Commander, but there is an upgrade Commander version of it, basically, is what we got to deal with. So let's go to Sonia. Sonia, what do you think?
I know it has to frustrate the people that were maxed out like Champ, who I'm sure is still BRB. But when they come out with these new upgrades, people like me who are still trying to play catch up, when they cut down the times on it, it helps me in the long run.
Yes, it does.
I don't coin very often, so I have to grind it out like everybody else, but it helps. And if they just stopped coming up with new levels, even the people who do coin or the people who don't, if they get it all maxed out, they're going to get bored. Well, I have nothing to do now. I'm sitting here with these workers and nothing to do. And they're going to go somewhere else.
No, that's part of it. But here, Iron Hand, I disagree with you. The divide should actually get a little smaller, because the update times have lessened. And with the update times lessening, that means they can upgrade stuff faster. So, honestly,
like with everything,
it should lessen the divide. Technically, if you think about it mathematically, it should lessen the divide.
It does, because I'm sitting there thinking, okay, instead of having 21 days to upgrade this one thing, I'm going to be able to upgrade it twice in that period of time.
Good point. Good point. See right there.
I'm still playing catch up from being gone for close to a year.
Champ, are you back? Okay. Hillary, I know you're back, darling. I know you've been playing catch up for almost 3 years absence. What do you think?
I've got to agree with Sonia. I think it's kind of a good thing, because it helps cut it for us. It gives us a better chance to catch up.
I agree. I mean, honestly, let's be honest. Before, when you were fighting your way back, and you saw upgrade times as big as they were, what were you thinking?
It almost makes you question what's the point.
But now they cut them down.
Now that they cut them down, it makes it so much easier. And I mean, I hate using that word. I don't want to say that word, but I mean, truthfully, it makes it a little bit more enjoyable, because you know it's going to happen faster, and it gives you a chance to get back into it.
Very true.
Instead of, like she said, oh, what's the point? Because I'm never going to be able to do this and upgrade everything else I need.
This will also give you both an idea that Kickside is actually paying attention to the little guy a little bit.
Yeah, they are.
And
yeah, because I mean, it's like when you're in a hole and you're trying to dig your way out. And before they cut the times in half, it's like, how are you going to, where's the end of the tunnel? Now that there is less time, it's like you can see that light, and it's easier to get through knowing that it's going to be so much easier to get through, basically.
Oh, absolutely. Grumpy, welcome to the show. And what do you think of all this? I know you've been listening.
Well, for a while, I thought I was seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It was a faint light, I know that. But I thought I was getting there and getting my base up to getting it maxed out. But now, okay, more levels to go, and better to put the hurt on people who want to come in and try and do me bad. Okay, sure.
Well,
I'm upgrading my CC as we speak. So
it's not only better to up that way for people that put it in hurt on you. You're able to fight longer because the reductions are happening. The reductions to the repair times on your PvP just by doing your tech center alone, instead of a phalanx platoon lasting 4.5 hours, healing in 4.5 hours, what's it going down to?
Mm-hmm.
You know, in my mind, that's quite a big reduction.
Should I check now?
That'd be awesome. Actually, if you could do that for me, that would be fantastic.
What should I kill him in?
You gotta kill him in somebody's base. I need him in PvP.
That's true. I'm kind of messed up right there. Sorry.
Well, see, the other good thing about it is that people got to remember, too, they got to kind of keep all their upgrades a little bit even. Like, if you keep upgrading one section, but it's supposed to be for defense, but you don't upgrade your defense, and you're kind of clueless there.
Yeah. Champ, what do you think of all these big changes?
I don't know if this. I just got back. Sorry, I missed what you guys were talking about. Since
we're just going down the panel. We were asking what people thought of all this new level 13C and what CC and what they thought what the changes. Is it a good or bad point?
There's a lot of good things and a lot of things people disagree with. The main thing being is the base platoon. Not being able to micro repair your base platoon hurts a little bit, and plus people use that as a big storage to put all their dead tunes away for the night to repair, so in that sense it does hurt the players a little bit. But I was on the show yesterday on Shackled show, and I was Wrong Thinker, he was in the side chat, and he was watching the show and stuff, and I made that a lot of there's a few other players that made that same point, and so what I suggested was adding a 4th tab to our standard PvP and raiding parties platoons, add a 4th tab for our base defense platoon. That way, when we go to bed at night, we can repair our base platoon, a standard platoon, a PvP platoon, and whatever raiding parties platoons we have damaged. So I think that would make a lot of players happy if they accommodated something like that, a change like that. Because I mean, this although there's a lot of good to talk about these changes. It's going to make our bases stronger. It's going to reduce repair times for everybody. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of time for people to coin. But that one disadvantage of not being able to stuff our base with damaged tunes, that puts us at kind of a major disadvantage.
Well, I find the disadvantage has been ours for a long time. Ever since they took the continuance of repair time.
Yeah.
When we were able just to hit repair and let everything heal, and it didn't matter what platoon it was in, it was gonna heal.
Yeah, I mean the changes. I hate saying this, but the changes don't really bother me that much because I coin a lot, and for coiners, I'm sure these reduction in repair time, especially for their PvP tunes, especially for if they get hit a lot for their base tunes, it's a major advantage. But however, for players that really don't coin as much, they don't. They get a lot of players out here that don't coin at all. It kind of puts a disadvantage on those players. Unfortunately, yeah, I hate to say it, like, I don't want to sound cruel, but it kind of puts them in, just they're getting, upgrade commander kind of mood. That's what they think of this game. I hope it doesn't drive players away. But I plan on continuing on playing this game because I like it so much. But it is it does give a slight advantage, or I gotta say a lot of advantage to coiners.
And it's better than Farmville.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is better than Farmville. You meet a lot more interesting people here on Farmville with this game. Over the years, we all have made really good friends, and that's never going to change. So
sorry, I had to say it.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with you all. It's definitely better than Farmville.
Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't know. I don't really have anything really specific because I'm upgrading my CC right now. I'll probably coin it tomorrow. I do need to do my warpath, so I can't really comment on warpath at this moment. But I look forward to going out there, jumping from sector to sector, and having some fun with the community, with the community, and smashing other players' bases in the name of fun, of course. Maybe it is War Commander, it's not Farm Commander, but yeah, I plan on being out tomorrow, out and about. But look out, guys.
Archangel, what do you think of all these changes?
I think that I'm looking at it two different ways. The first time they tried this, to me, it seemed like when they wanted you to synergy your base. You had they wanted you to have a Sentinel base or a Corpus base. Well, that didn't work. That way you got the defensive buff. If everything was Sentinel, you got the defensive buff, plus you got the buff from the weapons lab, and you got the go bar buff, and all those buffs was adding up to like 90%. Okay, but I guess nobody went along with that because everybody wanted Liberators in their base. Okay, that plan blew out, and they tried to change up so that people would still do it by changing the infantry. So now they're trying a different way to get you to do it by saying, okay, if you do this building, you get the PvP, you do this, you get this. They're trying to get you to fight more, which is going to get you to coin more.
Exactly.
By just instead of just saying, okay, we're going to reduce the repair times, they're going to get you to upgrade your stuff through the coin or whatever, and that way they'll get money and you'll get something back later. It seems just like a business plan, but as far as actually doing it, my base was pretty much upgraded, so I have no problem with it. I like to fight. I'll do whatever's got to be done. I got a plan.
No, only thing that I expect more of is probably more beggars.
Oh, let's not even get on to beggars, please. The event's not here yet. I don't need to see it already. Socrates, what do you think?
I'm sorry.
You lost your mind?
I got lost in the sauce.
And I have it in a jar.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Question is, what do you think of all these changes? Is it a positive thing that you see Kickside going, or you see this is just a coin grab? Let's be honest. Some people, that's exactly what they're calling it.
Basically, it is what it is. It's a coin grab, but I don't mind.
See, I can't call it a coin grab. I'm going to argue with you particularly because you and I both coin.
The only thing I don't. The CC it's a lot, but the rest of the days are pretty decent.
Well, see, how can we call this a coin grab? And this goes out to everybody. I want to bring this out to everybody. How do you call it a coin grab? That if you upgrade your stuff, the repair time gets lessened. Wouldn't that make it beneficial in the long run?
With all those facts out, yeah. but then they're forcing you. You'd be like, damn, I want it so bad, and everybody's gonna jump on it. And plus, you have to get the CC first before you get anything. So
I mean,
you
like
really,
I already did.
yeah, exactly. You know.
Well, the problem I see is the ones who take so long to do it without quitting and go and say, "Oh, I quit." You know.
Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth, just like Champ was telling you just a few minutes ago. Doing your CC now with Warpath going on is going to hurt you. You can't jump. Gotta use your attack log if you try to jump. There is ways around it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not nearly as fun as being able to hit and see them come and just click on your CC and get them out of town.
Unless you want to wait for another 4 hours before the people who you hit to become unbubbled again so you can hit them again.
But you can't hit them twice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're going to be able to go around to all these sectors. Unless you've got a partner that lives in your time zone that you can jump and feel comfortable going round and round the world to go, hitting as many sectors as you can, that's one thing. But if you are a champ that just likes to go and roam and smack, but you can't coin it, you're gonna have to either wait till after Warpath, or you're gonna have to hope to God that somebody that you hit, doesn't catch you. Now, yes, the good news of the thing, the leaderboard is fixed. It is working. People are having great luck with it. I haven't played with it because I haven't been on as much as normal. But from what I've seen of it, it's working fine. For all those haters out there that said the leaderboard will never get fixed, the death of the kickside was the leaderboard. It's back, baby, and it looks pretty damn good. Kickside actually did pretty good.
Mine's working. Mine seems to be working pretty good. There's a lot of you can go by sector and you can go by world map or whatever. And it seems to be working for me.
I'll tell you what. I'm looking at the leaderboard. I'm very impressed with it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you can do your sector, you can do your alliance. I mean, you really can get a good reading on everything. Hell, it shows you tags. It shows everything. So, I mean, I am loving the new leaderboard. I mean,
And then you can actually see it without crashing.
I can actually see it without crashing. You can hit the warpath. I mean, the tabs that work and the events work. It's a beautiful. I'm gonna say it looks great. They did a killer job.
Leaderboard is crazy. It's nice.
They did a killer job on it. Killer job. Kudos to Kickside. It was worth the wait. Don't get me wrong. We were frustrated as a community, but it's killer.
And hearing Roy say that, you know it's got to be good.
The information that you can get on it. I mean, let's turn the damn screen share on. I don't give a shit. You all know this.
I just clicked on it just to, you know what I'm saying, marvel at it. That motherfucker got DC red error.
This is the third time I've been in it. I mean, you could. That's a different problem. That's not that. I mean, you can do the global sector. Yeah. I mean, it's all there. I mean, it is killing. The time I did on invasions there. I mean, the information is there. Guys, that is killer stuff.
You got 0 infamy. You get it on a ball.
I have been 31 hours, 2 days. Work. Give me a break.
All right, get some sleep, then get on it. Get a cup of
coffee. I think tomorrow is going to be a good day for that. Day before, I had some other stuff. The day before this, I had some other personal stuff I had to take care of, and I was not feeling up to playing the game. I'll be honest. So,
I got. If you want to share my screen, I got their spreadsheet open. Just to
I love Chip. You got to turn your screen share on, brother.
1 sec here.
I'm loving that leaderboard, though. Anybody that doesn't love it, you have not been paying attention.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to actually look at it myself.
Now, this is a beautiful spreadsheet.
Yeah, this is on the forums. So you can get this on the forums. So it's quick breakdown of the repair reduction times. Great. Yeah, so I mean these are the repair reduction times for your oil and metal. It does this throughout each new upgraded building too.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're at what is this? This is the level.
It's the level.
The level is a quarter day, 3/4 of a day, day and a quarter, day and 3/4. Each storage, and then let me see here, airfield. Pretty much the same thing. Total airfield. So if you have your airfield level 6.
It's actually taking less time. Look at this. Look.
Yeah.
I even noticed. Now I'll say that I was looking to do my airfield earlier before when I was on the old crappy computer.
Yeah. So
it was 12 hours. Now it's 9.
Yeah. So they are reducing they're reducing the airfield by a significant amount here. If from level 6 to 26, they're taking over a month off for that upgrade. So that's well worth it. Command center. A lot of people are curious about this. I'm just doing this by days, guys. So command center from level 4 up.
Total of 11 days. Am I reading that correct, champ?
Yeah, they're taking off. They're trimming off 16 days, 16.37 days. So that is a big advantage.
Guys, can't say it's a grab when they're reducing everything in general.
Yeah.
I'm going to chime in real quick, and I'll see y'all another time. I gotta log out. It's getting late. I gotta go to bed.
All right, Brandy. Thanks for joining.
Brandy.
Yeah, no problem. See y'all later.
Okay. But I mean, I recommend everybody go on the Kick site, take a look at the spreadsheet just to see what the repair time reductions are, and what the new upgrade costs are, and this sort of thing, because they are taking off
quite a bit.
They are taking quite a bit of oil and metal off those upgrades as well.
Excuse me.
Every reduction is in green. All the new stuff's in blue here. So,
ladies and gentlemen, what Champ's showing you is that it's not a coin grab. This is beneficial to everybody.
Oh yeah, it's helping everybody. They're taking 10 days off the rocket silo, so might as well. There's 2 rocket silos, so that's gonna mean 20 days actually. But yeah, I don't want to bore you guys with my spreadsheet sharing here, but
I don't find it boring considering it's just proving the fact that it's making it better in the long run.
It truly is.
I know people, some of these people, I've seen it in chats and on pages that, we had to do all this. It's not fair that these people don't have to. Or it's not fair that they're putting up these deals that they are when we had to bust our butts to get all of this.
Well, one of the things that I want to bring up on this is, as much as this is, as much as changes they're doing, it still adds out to be a better thing for us all. Because it's going to get more people involved, because as soon as they see they can actually maybe start making headway, they want to probably dig in and start playing the game the right way, not just sitting in Farmville, upgrading something that, But yes, you still should get with the clan. The clan should show you, hey, this is more beneficial for you. Now this is more beneficial this way. Don't get me wrong, I still got to review so much of this again to make sure I give out the right information to my clan. But in general, this is still so much information, so much good stuff. You cannot sit here and complain about it. There's no way you should. No way you should.
In total, for all your oil and metal from level 16 up, they're taking off a little over 2 months a repair time. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's a big.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, and then they're taking off. I believe they're taking off some resources too. No, they're not. Just the repair time. It looks like, but still, that's a good thing.
Yeah. So, moving on from this information, you just want to get sucked right back into it by looking at the numbers.
Yep.
The possibility, the upgrades, the where this is taking us is to a new level, which is beneficial. This is going to be benefiting all of us. You're going to want to get back into the fight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need to do. Is you need to want to get back into the fight. If you're not wanting to get back into the fight, and you just want to keep playing Farmville, go for it. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not telling you that's wrong. But I honestly do not see why you wouldn't want to get back into the middle of this fight. All right, so let's go on to Warpath. Some of the lowers are very, very excited. They're going to have a good time with this. They really are.
I've already upset someone, so I'm happy.
4 hours, only one time you can hit somebody, so I'll probably pop first thing in the morning and let them hit my base as many times as they can. And then after they're done, I'm going to go out and whack as many of them as I can.
Well, I hit this one base, and then they had to try for a while to get into mine. And when they did, they lost. So, didn't even give me a bubble.
Times have changed. I remember where Fly could bubble you.
Yes, I know.
Be aware that the Warpath is a good time. 4-hour bubbles, hit as many people as you can. Go crazy.
Yep.
That's what it's all about. Go crazy. Just remember, this game is definitely going to be. Some people, played it differently. This Warpath. I'm going to be honest. Normally, I'm out there hitting right off the bat. Everything between work and everything, I'm going to probably have to catch up tomorrow. But at least to me, it won't feel like such a grind. I mean, how many more days do we got for Warpath to last?
3 days.
3 more days. So the time I start will be probably.
Actually, 3 days, 13 hours.
So, time I start, it'll be 3 days left. So, yeah, I probably will miss quite a bit of the hitting. But it's something that I'm going to have to play catch up for sure.
I've loved the idea of Warpath since they've come out with it. It's just a lot of fun jumping around. And mostly, we have our tactics of how we get our honor and stuff. So, but it's just fun jumping around to different sectors and making new enemies, making old, seeing old enemies and making new enemies. I guess, right?
Well, I just call it like it is, champ. You're making enemies everywhere you go.
No, I do it for the fun of the game, though, man. It's nothing personal.
No animosity involved.
Not at all, man. I do not take anything. If someone comes and smash my base, I'll be kind of grouch about it. I'm like, fuck, dude, my base got flattened by this dickhead. But I'm not gonna I'm pissed off. But I realize it's a game. We're all having fun.
Oh, I'm excited for every time Warpath comes up. It gives me an opportunity to play, see where my base stands because I'm gonna get hit. There's no doubt about it. But it comes down to where am I at? Am I doing things right? Am I upgrading things the right way? Am I not upgrading things the right way? I enjoy that. My base design's still good. New tactics come out every time. All that makes it real fun for me. So Warpath is something I enjoy. I know the lowers really enjoy it because they really like to get it up with their hand on. They get to hit somebody, they get all excited.
Oh, that it also gives us the opportunity for some of the heroes we don't have or the tokens to upgrade them, where we might not be able to get them on it.
They really did to put all the new heroes in the exchange. So you got an opportunity to get them if you didn't get them in the event. You also get an opportunity to, basically upgrade some of them. Like my Andrea is now maxed out.
Level 5.
She's a mean woman. Mean
like
woman.
14 mil health.
Yeah, something like that. I love her to pieces. She's such a good woman. They came out with tech and make her air. I think she'd be the ultimate freaking hero.
Word.
But maybe that would be too much because she really does pack a punch too. She's not just a good meat shield. She can hit. So, a lot of opportunities.
Now, speaking, I don't know if you've got this plan to talk on yet or not. I might be jumping the ball a little bit. But talking about hitting and infamy and all that kind of stuff, this new deal about not being able to get infamy off of your clanmates.
Correct.
So they can't take this infamy home and just feed it to another account under the same tag.
Nope, they cannot. They cannot bank it through your own clan. You cannot also hit each other like you did before and do a round robin and help each other. If you hit one of your own clanmates, guess what? They'll get the bubble, but that's all they're going to get.
Guys,
Champ.
I'm kind of serious about this, but my account has been hacked.
Excuse me?
What?
My account has been hacked.
Oh, shit.
Are you serious?
I am very serious.
Why do you say it's been hacked, champ?
Let me share my screen with you guys. I don't know what's going on here, but someone's hacking my account right now. I don't know if it's my Kixeye account or my Facebook. I think it's my Facebook account.
You ain't got no login?
I'm gonna have to.
What's it giving you that makes you think this, brother?
I will show you guys in a second here.
This is
I know I was having trouble loading in myself a few minutes ago after I got hit.
No, I've not been hit, but yeah, I think I've been hacked.
If you're talking about your picture showing up as something else, mine is definitely something else.
Oh yeah, it's been doing that because mine did that last night.
I have a friend of mine in another sector.
Mine's doing it right now. I got some plane. I never have this as my Kixeye picture before.
Yeah, I don't play on Kixeye.
My picture is showing up as like an anonymous. That group anonymous or whatever.
Let me screen share this. This is what Champ's talking about. This has been going on since the update. Prime example right here. That is not my picture. Not my picture. But you cannot get into my account because, number one, Kixeye didn't sync. They know it. They haven't been able to fix it. They told me they couldn't fix it.
They fixed it. Well, apparently, because I had a different pick.
Dude, mine. Right now, I'm screen sharing mine. Oh, no, I'm not. Mine's stuck in here. Hold on.
I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? My picture's different on my game.
Yeah, mine did that last night.
Here we go. Let me screen share right now. Mine's doing it right now. I panicked too. I sent the message to them. It is a Kixeye visual glitch right now, ladies and gentlemen. That is not my picture.
Where are you, Roy? I can't see you.
Go figure.
I'm presenting. See? Right there. That's not my picture. You've seen my Roy Boy picture.
I'm seeing Champ stuff, I think. No?
YouTube's behind.
Okay,
that is not my picture. We all know this. Roy Boy does not have that picture.
No, he does not.
That is a visual glitch, and it's going on. And yes, it's on my base as we speak.
Oh, what was really funny is a friend of mine in another sector's picture was showing up on Veracraft bases.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was hitting it. Let's see what the 30s look like. Oh, this time they're fine. But the other day, mine had I was hitting them and they had a V. So I was like, okay.
This was the Shadow Ops bases, the Thorium bases, and they were laughing at him saying, "Oh, you own all these bases now." Yep.
So beware, it is a visual glitch going on. The account has not been hacked. Hey, nobody's been screwing with you. It is a Kixeye problem, and they are aware of it.
Yeah, that's some kind of that group anonymous or whatever.
Anonymous.
Yeah,
Anonymous.
yeah. That's what I had some kind of pic from that, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I got some kind of picture of some fighter plane.
It's an F-15.
Could be. I wouldn't know. I don't have that picture. Never had that picture. So
Yeah, that's the weirdest shit. That's never happened to me before on this game.
welcome to Kickside. They threw new curveballs at us all the time.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a problem.
It's baseball.
Yeah. Evidently, it's baseball season. We just didn't know about it.
Your picture's showing right for us right now, anyway.
Yeah.
When we hover over your base, it shows it. I see my picture is fine.
It's a visual glitch. Be aware. This will be probably going on to the next maintenance. It's probably not on their top to fix list. Let's be honest.
I got so many top to fix lists.
That is a God's honest truth. They do have a lot that they're working on. Some of the glitches that we know about, some of the glitches that we don't know about.
Yeah.
I guarantee Kickside Forums is going nuts with more.
I know this is about War Commander, but I've been having Facebook issues as well.
Facebook itself is a problem right now.
Yeah. So, right now I'm unable to see my news feed. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
I gotta literally, when I go to Facebook, I click on Facebook, it brings up my page. I have to refresh it right off the bat before I can even get to my messages. That's been going on for about 2 weeks. It don't matter what PC I'm on. It's definitely something to do with my account. Maybe it's because you guys PM me so much. By the way, stop friend requesting me. I don't need 60 friend requests a day. I find that funny, by the way. No matter how many times I say it, they still do it. I must be that popular. All right, so is there anything else anybody wants to talk about, smash about? Go on and go on.
Any hits of the week or fails of the week?
Unfortunately, we just got Carl's computer running. He did this weekend. Him and I are finally going to be able to sit down. Just Freddie's little couple issues. Just my issues. We're going to go through my sound and figure out why it comes and goes when it wants to. We're also going to make up the new hits of the week. I know we're behind on it. Apologize. We'll fix it.
Well, I know of one particular hit of the week that you were very proud of.
Which one was that? Oh, Karen.
Yes.
Miss Karen. From what I understand, Miss Karen, level 40, was it champ? She's a 47, right?
Yeah. She's got a really good base.
Really good base, and Champ and I tag teamed her and put her right down. She was on my bucket list before I left War Commander. I would cross that name off for between Champ and I. I'm able to cross that name off.
Well, she was trying to count me on hitting her when all I was doing was holding her base because I do that. But yeah, you two did it.
That was a lot of fun. I had fun with shout out to Karen though. I mean she's
got a good base.
She does have a really nice base, and so
Ew, yeah.
Champ went in there with one tuna Fairlinks, softened her up just enough, or I went in and I just bapped her down.
Well, I went in
every single wall.
Oh yeah, I stopped. Yes, I did go after every single wall. I stopped what I was doing. Yes, I'm not vindictive. Brought in my growler just to chew up every single piece.
Bully.
Am I a bully or was it just good?
Yeah, that was fun.
Enjoyed every second of it.
Oh, I did. I absolutely did. I can't lie.
She enjoyed it too.
She likes to defend. She admits it. She really does like to defend. She's good. I'm going to give her kudos. She is really good at what she does.
Yeah, she loves it.
Anybody that doesn't know her, try if you want to test your skills, test it on her because her base, really good, strong base.
Yeah.
Yep.
It ranks right up there with y'all's, definitely.
I think hers is better than mine. Jesus, I'll be honest. I ain't gonna lie.
Scooby.
Oh, Scooby base. I've seen so many people go in and come out with stubs and the bubble not show up.
Oh yeah.
That's always entertaining is when they fight their way in there. They think they got him, and then it's like,
No, it's funny when they manage to get at least one tune in there, and then they're just fighting their ass off just to get the one tune. They actually get in the base, and then you just watch that tune ghost away. No bubble.
For Musk.
And the guy's offline too. No matter,
What about when For Musk got 3 tunes into his base, got into Scooby's base with 3 tunes, and they all ghosted off? No bubble. I'm sure he wasn't exactly a happy camper.
Oh no, Scooby wouldn't mind. I'm sure
Scooby, he laughed his ass off considering how much For Musk lost.
Yeah. I'm sure, like Scooby, he looked at his attack log. He saw how much the attacker lost, and he kind of
that same guy lost a bunch in my base too. My little old base.
Yeah, it seems like he seems. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to discuss. The token trade will be happening next week.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Trade.
If you have spare tokens and you trade them, you'll be able to trade them.
That's good, man, because I need to get 5 more technical tokens.
How do you see your spare?
Good question. Hopefully Kickstarter will address that next week when they set this up.
This is just a rumor, but I've heard they're being tracked somehow.
That's some bull.
But here's the bad part, ladies and gentlemen. It's from what I understand, it's 15-1.
I got so many.
That's a little unclear though, Roy, because we also talked about this yesterday too, and I think that 15-1 that's like up in the air right now, and I think
it could be up in the air. You're right, Chip.
I wouldn't say that's set in stone yet because
I didn't say set in stone, but like I said, the rumor is it's 15-1.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing is how are they gonna do the ratio with the Gen 2 faction compared to the Gen 1 faction?
Good question. They might not do it the same. You're right.
Yeah. So I mean that's a big difference because Gen 2 faction tokens are so rare. We get the Gen 1 faction every week, whatever, for the different Gen 1 factions. So like me, I need that technical tokens, and those are Gen 2.
We all need technical tokens.
Yeah, so I know I do have extra Spartan tokens that I don't want.
I got plenty of those. You want some, champ? I'll pass you. I guess
mine are 20, man. I don't need those.
No. What about? You want some disruptor tokens, champ?
No, I don't want those.
I'll take them.
But yeah, I mean, if it's 15-1, if it's 15 Gen 1 per Gen 2 faction token, I might say, okay, that's not too bad. I mean, it's going to be interesting how they do this token trade thing. Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with you because you're right. It is highly speculative right now. It is.
Yeah.
And on top of it, somebody could have thrown that out, said it's going to be 15-1, and then come to find out it's like 5-1. It's not going to be 1-for-1. That's not going to be fair. But
yeah, I'm interested between the two gens. I mean, Generation 1 faction, Generation 2 faction.
They might do a flat rate as far as we know, but whatever they decide to do, I'll be glad to get rid of my disruptor tokens. They only got probably about all 55 of them.
I'm hoping they said they made a change to the blackout drones. I haven't really seen it, but
I haven't played with it enough. I know they're going to be also a buff in the squadron. They're going to be changing that. They said they acknowledged it crashes a little too fast.
I do love my squadron though.
I do love my squadron. Yeah.
For PvP, it is a brilliant way of distracting units.
Yeah, but it's
got my Ravagers up to level 19. They pretty decent.
16s. I love them.
Yeah, that siege squadron. It's actually it's a pretty nifty little
They're saying they're
No.
making it better.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
The question is, when they say shortly, they kept on saying the leaderboard shortly, so it could be 6 months from now, guys. Just be aware, it could be.
Summer's right around the corner.
They're gonna keep changing things. They're gonna keep adjusting, but yes.
I'm still waiting on that gold sale. I'll never give it up.
Honestly, they should do a gold sale every 3 to 6 months.
Man, at least 3 times a year.
If they do that, the people like you, me, and a few others will go crazy. Oh wait, we pretty much are anyway. So, what's the difference?
Yeah, at least a little incentive. Jeez.
Well, don't they usually do it for 4th of July and around Christmas, or is it Halloween?
I thought it was. I'm not even sure. The first time they did it was for Warpath. They did it to like break it in, and then they just took it away. If they were smart, they do it every Warpath, and imagine the fighting would go on. And then let's be honest. After Warpath ends, the fighting continues because there's so many people that want revenge. For sure.
Hell, I would coin up some for that.
Yeah. Let's face it. But after Warpath ends, so many people go crazy for revenge. You could call it Revenge Path and watch everybody go out.
No,
a lot of people been writing down sectors and names. It's like, I'm definitely gonna catch you. You've been hiding in a bubble. You can't hide. Every 4 hours, bro.
There's a lot of people that have a notebook out there, and
I got my people set up.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I have a bucket list of people I want to flatten before I leave the game. Karen was on it. I could cross that name off.
There's Dr. Phil. I wonder where that guy was. See, Dr. Phil must be on vacation or something.
He's always on vacation. He
This
spends
game
his life on vacation.
Well, log in, Dr. Phil. Just do your upgrades real quick. Then log out. And then go back to your whatever game you play now. Yeah, nice to see you, Doc.
There's no telling what big game he's playing right now. Oh, wait, there is. Well, I think you can still watch him play whatever he wants on Twitch.
Yeah.
I think. Can't ever tell with him,
He's probably just bored of this game like a lot of people
are. I think it was the frustration. But I'm telling you, with the CC update that they did, I really approve it. Oh, my God, I actually got him on here.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How are we?
Oh,
what's up,
hello, Dr. Phil.
So I need to lay on the couch and get examined again. Is that what it is?
I've been up and down and busy and getting fired, You
got fired again?
Oh yeah. Oh no, well, since the last time we talked.
That's not good.
I saw it coming.
The writing was on the wall.
Oh yeah.
The writing was on the wall. But sometimes you want to ignore that writing. And this time it was a very clear writing, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, you're fired.
Now you got to say it right now.
It's a little bit more complicated with that, and then we can have a chat about it afterwards. But
yeah. So Phil, I know you've been paying attention to forum because even with you walking away from the game, I know you've been looking. Oh, you can say that.
I wouldn't even know what was in there.
Oh, the new CC upgrade.
Oh.
Hey, I gotta admit though, they really did a good job on this one. They did.
Yes. 14 days.
Nope.
400 million rares.
Nope.
About 350.
They ain't a little hook in front of Dr. Phil.
11 days, 350 million oil and metal. They did screw us with the tech center. They did make that 600 million oil and metal.
So they did it the wrong way around.
Well, but with you doing your tech center now, it gives you a PvP platoon repair reduction.
Fuck me in the goat ass. Jeez.
But if you do the math, and they gave everybody a spreadsheet.
They gave you a spreadsheet.
They gave a spreadsheet.
Has anyone actually done the numbers?
Yeah, actually, Champ was just playing with the numbers again.
Wow.
The totals have decreased.
It gives you a lot of reduction in repair times. Which is good. a thing the most.
What are we looking? 10%, 20%?
No, the thing that sucks about they took about for the resources alone, they took about off 2 months of repair times for players that don't have their oil and metal storage. That's just oil and metal storage.
That's 2 months on build.
Yeah.
Yeah, repair or upgrade.
Yeah, upgrade time.
But the thing I believe most people are kind of upset about is the base platoon. So with these new changes, you cannot put damaged platoons into your base.
So there's no micro healing and removal of units anymore.
That's correct.
Well, I think you can remove them, but you
if they're damaged, you cannot. If they're damaged, they will not come out of your base.
I think you can remove the damaged tunes.
You can remove them.
Wait, I can actually look at this because I have a damaged unit right now.
There you go.
I believe you can remove them, but you can't put it back in.
I believe you can't remove them because the reduction of repair time makes it a lock-in.
Yeah, that's what they were saying a while back about that.
You should be able to remove
Wait, you want me to screen share so we can check this shit?
No, you're more than welcome to. Let me, where's Miss Sonia? Yeah, there you go. Go for it.
All right, let me, I gotta do this. Share. Is it sharing? Yeah, it's sharing. Okay.
Honestly, I've been out for this long.
All right.
I have a
damaged platoon right here. Yep. Can I take it out? Yes, I can.
There you go.
You can take it out.
You just can't put it back in. So
nope, it's not letting me put it back in. You are correct.
That's the only disadvantage. That's the only kind of like bummer about this new change. But
Yep.
Like I say, you can pull it out, but you cannot put it back in.
Yeah, if it's damaged, you can't do it.
Yep.
We've made suggestions. I'm sure I'm not the first that made this suggestion, but I was suggesting create a forward tab, like a base defense platoon tab. Have that as a separate tab. That way we can queue all our base defense, our PvP.
I am going to shoot that one down. As much as the idea is going to work, and it would be good, it's a great idea to queue repairs and have everything being able to log off, do a repair, and have the repairs continue from one queue to the next. Repair queuing is not something that is fiscally viable.
Because of coining.
Exactly.
I was thinking that earlier. Because when you know how you can coin certain platoons, when you try to do that, they're going to have to figure out a way to get it to coin only the certain platoons.
It's always about the paywall. And it's a kick in the balls every fucking time.
Yeah, I like old school when you could click on what do you want it.
Yeah, well.
Bitches.
I'm still having it pop up to repair platoon that I'm on. For however much gold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's going to. That's the way it's going to.
Because you have units that aren't fully repaired, so it wants to repair it.
It wants you to coin it to repair it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to. As you saw, I had 0 gold, so.
I had a little. I just spent a little more gold on my base again. Yeah.
Gold dust.
I just finished that go-go bar.
You don't have to coin.
I just finished that go-go bar and started another tech center. Oh, what am I doing to myself? I don't know, but I'm going to keep trying. The thing that I'm happy about is the players that come back, such as Sonia and Hillary, they're going to be able to catch up a little faster.
Without having to worry about dropping a shit ton of coin that we can't afford to do.
Yeah.
Unless they plan on doing another quality of life pass on a whole bunch of shit that I honestly don't think they would.
No.
Because the game's nearing the end of its life.
I don't. You can say that all you want, and it's not going to happen.
Oh, no. You go back 18 months.
That I disagree with Dr. Phil because I mean, with these new changes they come up with, with my base being maxed out as it is, I did the calculations. 249 days of just repair or upgrade time. So with that, I mean, I don't think the game's going anywhere for at least
18 months.
I wouldn't.
I won't even. I don't think so.
No, that's every developer. Every developer that I have talked to in the last 18 months says Flash will be dead before the closing date of 2020, which means the end of Kick-Size Browser Studio. That's War Commander, that's Battle Pirates, Vegas in Unity, so that doesn't fall into the character. The mobile Rogue Assault doesn't fall into that character. Kick-Size does not want browser games anymore. And they're just waiting for the opportunity to kill them off one day at a time.
They're recoding this stuff as you go. As you know, they're recoding it as they go. As these upgrades changes happen, they're recoding. And they're getting. I'm telling you, if the money keeps going the way it is, and let's face it, they're making money, they will flip it. Now, if they got a game that's not close to making money, like a few of the others that are just struggling to break even. Sometimes they make money. Some month they go month by month. They might not flip that switch. They might not. But War Commander is making way too much money still.
They make a hell of a lot of money still.
Oh yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's no doubt in my mind.
Kick-Size annual turnover last year was less than $1 million. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's Kick-Side. That's not War Commander. War Commander itself is making money.
That's as a whole. That's as the whole company. That's
right.
Rogue Assault. That's the General War Commander.
That's what they made. But if they cut some of the dead games that aren't making as much money, killing some of the servers that aren't making money, they could trim the fat and they could be making more money. Well, that's how usually businesses are run.
That way they don't have the outgoing money on these games that don't make them money.
Mm-hmm.
Everything they make is they are trying to funnel as much money as they can into their next project, which will be on the mobile. There will not be another browser game from Kick-Size ever again. The CEO has already said that.
Hence War Commander Rogue Assault.
Rogue Assault was the first. No, I'm not at liberty to discuss the rest of them at this moment in time, but especially not live.
I do believe there's a few games going out the door from Kick-Side very soon that are not viable anymore. Then they're making, they might be making a little money, but they're not making money. They're not making enough to warrant them to keep being as aggressive as they are with this one.
Well, Vega already makes more money than both War Commander and Battle Pirates combined at this moment in time. And Rogue Assault makes more than all three. Because they're mobile platforms. You can get so much money out of making mobile games. If Kick-Size had released Rogue Assault, it's been out for almost a year. Probably in the back end of 2014, early 2015, Rogue Assault would have been viable and it would have been huge. And
when Rogue Assault came out.
I'm sorry, but Rogue Assault is not going to beat Candy Crush by a long stretch.
Oh, I swear to God, I almost turned my Facebook account off for a day just to stop getting fucking things sent to me. I swear to God.
No, the worst one of them all was fucking Farmville, way back when.
I need 60 nails to build this barn. Help me out, people.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was bad.
We need to curse the people who started it all. That was Mafia War.
Be my friend. Water my crops. Fuck off.
I do not play mobile games. They keep me way too distracted. If you're at work and it's a little, if it's kind of a slow day, you want to, you know, check your updates or whatever. I know a lot of friends that have that game on their phone, and they're just sitting there going off on Candy Crush or some other game.
I used to play Boom Beach.
But
Yes,
when I got my new phone, it wouldn't link to my account. So guess what? I don't play Boom Beach because I ain't fucking starting over.
curse you, Boom Beach.
Yes, no more Boom Beach.
I got a few what I call the on the crapper type games, but that's about it.
I'm looking. Yeah, I thought I muted for a second. I'm looking at this thing that was just posted in our chat saying Kixeye made $100 to $500 million per year in revenue.
Who did that?
Kixeye overview from the website. 201 to 500 employees.
How old is that article?
That I don't know.
That
I
I
don't
know.
That's a good question.
Because I've seen that one before. When Kixeye went live, they were making money hand over fist. Especially in the early days of Battle Pirates and the early days of War Commander, when the game was actually good.
2017 is when that one was
17,
posted.
according to last year.
I think the game is still good. I mean, I'm having.
I'm going to be honest. We've heard for the last 2 years that this game is going to die. War Commander's over next year. We've heard it for years. We've heard it since the year one.
Flash games do it.
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
All Flash games do have a shelf life.
Well, no, you of all people should know. When Flash Player shuts off, it doesn't mean Flash Player shuts off. It just means they're not going to upgrade it.
You just gotta get a Flash Player update, maybe.
Chrome will do native. It has its own. And Kixeye already tell you, don't bother with Pepper Flash and to get rid of it. Because Pepper Flash fucking sucks. And that's the only available platform that Flash will use.
For now.
Let me ask you this, Phil. You're kind of a technical IT guy, but does Game Room run off a Flash Player or no?
Game Room has a Flash player built into it, but it's generally not Flash.
Exactly.
So they've already got their secondary platform whenever Flash goes under.
Yes, if you don't play through Game Room, I'm going to be honest. I play through Game Room now because I crashed so much less. So much less.
It has nothing to do with Game Room in general. Game Room is Facebook's own platform. It has to run natively because the game is natively Flash. It has to do that. Nothing can stop that. That's never going to change. The game will be in Flash because the game's always been in Flash through one version or another. And with one update doing something else, and then they have to do patches for that update. That's why every so often things go screwy after a Flash update in Chrome or Firefox or Adobe in general. When Adobe put out security patches, that's it. Jobs are good. And they usually have to make dates for that and know it. It's why every so often Facebook Game Room after a Flash update will be black or give you this ridiculous top bar for whatever fucking reason they decided to do it.
Yeah. I still do not see this game going anywhere. Not anywhere.
I don't see it going anywhere, for at least for another 18 months.
People have said that for a long time, Phil. You know it. I know it.
Yeah. Other people have said it. I haven't.
Now it's Dr. Phil saying it.
I still think it's going to be here for a lot longer than that.
I don't.
He's gonna be here for a while.
I have absolutely zero faith in Kixeye or its ability at all to continue a platform that is going to die. Especially in the way they're currently doing it. If they had any reason to continue to develop on this platform, they'd work harder at keeping a customer base. And they would work a damn sight harder at keeping their players semi-happy. Yeah. And keeping all players.
Like we said earlier, though, with some of these more recent updates, it does look like they are listening to the players' thoughts and opinions and what they desire.
I doubt that.
Well,
if they can make a profit of it, they'll implement it or find a way of bastardizing it.
well, I disagree again, Phil, because all the stuff we requested on this new up CC, I mean, they've done it. They've acknowledged repair times. They're addressing the squadron that's not dying too quickly. They're addressing a lot of the stuff that people have been informed saying for the last 6 months, and they are starting to really address them.
Mm-hmm. Of course they are.
It seems
Because
like
they can find a way to profit of it. A CC is an upgrade. That's 11 days. That's 500 gold in their pocket.
Yeah, but they're reducing the repair times with these upgrades. That's not in their pocket. That hurts their pocket.
Actually, it doesn't. Because I guarantee you, one way down the line, they'll find a way to counterbalance that.
No, I'm sure
You'll get
they
a bigger
will.
platoon size. You'll get more of this and more of this and more of this. PvP platoons are there as an incentive for people to spend money.
And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Use the PvP toon the most, spend more money. And that's all that thing is there for. It's a clickbait. Nothing more, nothing less. It's scatterbox manipulation at its core. Oh, let the players think we did this, when in actual fact, this is the actual outcome that we wanted in the first place.
See, I see it a little different. We're all going to see it differently. That's the way.
See it from a psychological aspect, and that's something that very few people can understand.
I see it as they are giving us this repair time to get us to go back to PvP and get away from being the farmers that we've been complaining about becoming.
But you can't.
Oh, in your mind you can, but in actuality, in this game, you never can stop farming. You'll fall behind.
You hit one base, a good base at that.
Let me share my screen with you guys real quick.
Hang on, I'm in the wrong window.
I'm kind of grabbing this from a chat I'm on, but okay, so let me know when you have it up.
I got you.
I got it.
All right. So this has to do with zombie tunes in your base, right? So during the last Warpath and PvP season, we saw quite a few complaints about people using platoons stocked with one-time use zombies in defense. Particularly the zombie AA units in a base defense platoon are very powerful, of course. Very low cost defensive system.
And illegal.
The game team is investigating the best way to make these units less disruptive for future PvP events. However, at this point, it is legal and not an exploit
to have zombies in a base.
This is not cheating. We will be reviewing individual cases. We are aware of the situation and will be making specific changes to make those units.
Zombies, as in zombies from the event.
The zombie event. Yeah.
In people's bases.
This one, I can't well, it's not allowing me, but whatever. So there's the answer to your question. That's
now, is that base guarding platoons that are outside the base guarding the base, or actual units inside the base?
Inside your base.
No, that's illegal.
Zombies inside your base.
Well, right here it says it's legal.
That's been illegal since day one. It's a single unit.
Right here it says it is legal.
Oh, which means they broke something that they can't fucking fix.
That's just
because I've seen people get banned for putting zombie platoons inside their base.
Well, this appears to be a legitimate post. It was
I
posted.
would take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, so I mean that's what it says, though. I'm just saying that's.
Oh, you're directly on that page.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little more complicated.
Known
Which
issue.
does mean they broke something.
So yeah. So
that's not good. Amusing, but not good.
Well, so
Which means
okay.
this guy have already gone back on their own words, or that guy in CS doesn't know what he's fucking talking about.
Or how about a mixture of both?
Yeah, it's probably the second one. And because generally CS don't know their fucking ass from their elbow anyway.
I'm not going to argue with that because I still got one that didn't speak English.
Well, that's another thing entirely. See, in-house CS isn't in-house CS anymore. They're fucking outsourcing it to God knows fucking where and Timbuktu and all you.
Yes, it is true they're outsourcing. When flow gets too high, they kick it to outsource. The problem is, these guys, when they kick it to outsource, there's no telling what these guys normally do every day. So they could be doing,
Hello, customer service. My name is Steve.
Yeah, because your printer not printing to War Commander. This guy might not have a clue. They've proven that in the past. We've all seen it in the past. I mean, I've literally given I've given moderators copies. And can you please explain to me what he's saying? And they went, "What is he saying?"
Yeah, that's usually the case when they're outsourcing shit as much as they do.
When they said they can't even understand it, and it's not because it's technical. It's because it's freaking so twisted in words. You can just tell it's not the first language. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't speak another language, so it doesn't help me.
Excuse me, buddy. I don't speak Durka Durka. Can you please translate?
So
Yeah.
That may
I mean, I choose English on the top, so I'm hoping to get English back. All I'm saying.
Yeah, English is debatable.
I barely speak English myself, so put two of us together. And
English is hard. Words are hard.
Speak Swedish.
We know what you speak.
Yeah, man.
English is extremely difficult. It's not for us because it's first language down, but if you're learning it as a language, it is incredibly difficult to learn. Because English isn't native. It's
multi-dialect. It's got more dialects than anything. I mean, you can go from
Latin words, French words, Spanish words.
You can go from New York to California. You're going to have two different Englishes. I'm telling you right down there.
I mean, with that thing being said, I mean, with the one-time use zombies, I still would not put them in my base.
I'm not going to do it. No.
I still don't even. I'm still kind of like, no, I'm not doing it.
They told us no originally, and then they told us to no again, and now they're saying yes. So that's what I'm still going with the two no's.
Yeah,
I like my account the way it is.
Correct answer, to be quite frank. If people are going to use it, then people are going to use it, and you'll find the usual exploiting bastards usually will.
I mean, do so at your own risk is my only thing about it.
Yeah, pretty much. I would agree mostly with that comment. Anything you do in War Commander, do at your own bloody risk, really, but that's the name of the game.
Yeah,
Anything else while I'm here?
Actually, I think we're pretty good. Matter of fact, is there anything else from YouTube?
Good seeing you, Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
I've been on hiatus from a little while.
Hiatus?
Yes. I sullied my own reputation a little while ago, and I'd quite like that back.
What you do? Hit the bottle again?
Well, a bunch of people saw it when it happened. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the YouTube that was deleted within?
Everybody has their moments, so that's all right, man.
Shoot, I wish I could get one of those moments right now. I got such a damn headache.
It happens.
31 hours and 2 days of work.
Yikes.
And I got to be back at work in, 6 hours. Go me!
Enjoy that.
Yeah, let's not discuss that. I feel like shit as it is. All right, so let's. Anything else out on YouTube that we want to discuss? about anything once again that's going on, except for the Dr. Phil YouTube video that I still have a copy of.
Yeah, and that will remain not in the public domain, if you don't mind.
I
I had a lot of people to apologize after that night.
don't think, I'm going to be honest, there's moments where you didn't have a reason to apologize. And then there was other moments where you had a lot of reasons to apologize.
That, my friend, is the story of my life.
Oh, God, I get such a headache. We're gonna. All right, last call for alcohol. Okay, let's go down the panel then.
I'll remain sober, thank you very much.
I'm not. As soon as this reach over, I'm gonna hit that damn bottle. As soon as we're gonna hit I'm gonna hit this bottle. There's no doubt. So let's go with Sonia first.
We're doing shout-outs, right? Sorry, I was
Yes,
a bit.
I know you were very busy. I just was watching.
Thanks for having me on the show. It's always fun voicing opinions from, somebody that can't coin or is behind, different viewpoints on these updates and stuff like that. And to the panel for having me as always. And out there to YouTube and War Commander and all the fun peoples. Even the enemies, because they make it fun.
Exactly. All right, good stuff. Mr. Champ, give me your shout-outs.
Shout out to you, Roy, man. Thanks for having me on the show. It's good talking with you guys, man. Good seeing Doc again, and shout out to you guys on YouTube, and Hillary. It looks like Hillary dropped off the show, and Brandy, but shout out to those two. And just. Yeah, Kicksai, they've done a lot of good and bad in my opinion, but let's all have some fun on Warpath these next 3 days, and let's smoke some bases.
Okay. No, sounds good, Champ. Matter of fact, tomorrow's gonna be a good time. I'm hoping to get out of work early. Grumpy, you're up, sir. Grumpy, you're still muted.
So a shout out to you guys for the panel and to you, Roy. It's always been a fun show. Every time you guys, we always have a good time, and I do learn a lot on the show. So thank you a lot.
Yeah, Ark, what do you got, brother?
Shout out to the panel. Just one parting thought that I had. A couple years ago, they were talking about reducing the base repair times, because why would your base repair in an hour, but the tomb still wasn't repaired? So now, if the tomb repairs quicker, are they going to make the bubbles? It was all about the bubbles at that time.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do. And they made a post or a poll a long time ago discussing whether they were going to reduce the bubble time.
Right.
I actually do think that's what Warpath is testing. They're testing the bubble times. I truly think that's what they're doing. Will it be 4 hours? I highly doubt it, but I think the 1-star might become 4 hours. I truly think that might happen. Could it happen? Yeah, it could. It really could. Will it happen? It might.
Oh, you want to go back to the days of early days of Vega and being a 1-star is an hour.
Well, that's what they were talking about before. I'm just saying, it seems like they're regressing on some things to make it better. Taking old ideas to make it better. Everything goes back a step to make the future better. So.
Look, let's be honest. It could happen. They're trying to get the PvP up. One way to get the PvP up is reduce that damn time. And next thing you know, you are busy as one-legged man in a kicking contest. I mean, I mean, you take that bubble off somebody and say the maximum length, say the maximum length is 18 hours. That means nobody's hiding for 36 hours in their little bubble shining it up.
Oh, I do. Fuck them.
No, actually, I don't even know what you're doing anymore.
I don't even play. So
exactly. No, there's no telling what they're gonna do. There isn't. There's no way to tell. Be aware they're gonna keep changing stuff. Be aware this is not, a set in
nothing is
stone.
final.
Nope.
Everything is subject to change.
You want to play Absolute, you're playing the wrong damn game. Unless you're Dr. Phil, now you're not playing it. I don't even know what game you're playing anymore.
I play whatever takes my fancy at the time.
Oh, God. Whatever tickles you, huh? That scares me even more.
He's back to Farmville.
Yeah, he's back to Farmville.
Not on your life, mate.
You got anything else, Art?
Oh, no, that's it. I'm pretty good.
Okay. Socrates, what do you got?
Yo, I just want to say thank you for having me, and it's been a pleasure giving Kickseye some money
Yeah,
to
we've
keep
all
the
done
game
that.
going. And is the game? I mean, the show is very informative, and have a good time. Thank you for having me again.
No problem. No problem. Doc, what do you got for shout-outs?
Shout out to me. Fuck you all. Good night.
And the doctor's in the house. What do you expect? I want to give a shout-out to the community. I want to give a shout-out for Wrong Thinker. I do like what you guys are doing. Don't get me wrong. I love the upgrades. I love the CC's upgrade. I love the design of most of the buildings. Barracks don't really fancy me, but that's just one building. Everything else, I mean, you guys seem like you're going in the right direction. You're listening to the community again. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. So I want to give a shout out to Kickside for actually waking up. Question is, will you continue to listen to us and see that if you listen, we'll play. Kind of works together that way.
And I'd like 50,000 gold, and then we might consider a.
If you ever return to the game, you'd probably be buried so deep in jail that you would need that gold just to get out.
No, I changed my fucking name and bugger off somewhere and never tell anybody where I was.
Well, probably the best thing to do. That's not that you've made a lot of enemies in your time, Phil.
Well, yeah. Some of them I didn't even do on purpose.
And a few of them are from the bottle. A few of them are from the bottle, so those are always your best friends.
Well, those kind of people generally get on the wrong side of me. And if it takes me to have to hit the bottle to tell you exactly how I feel, then something is seriously wrong.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we'll be back Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our page. Subscribe to the show. And don't forget Sunday's open house. So there's no telling what the hell we're going to do. Hopefully we'll have the new Hit of the Week video up. We'll also have Devious back. Foreign Freddy with some new stuff. No telling if how it's going to go. And I know we got some adjustments to make. And also, who knows who might show up? I mean, I never even thought Dr. Phil was going to show up tonight. So once again, see you guys Sunday. That'll be 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We are out of here.